PSC online classes, and I am your math teacher. And students, now we are going to start new chapter number 9, and the page number 192. Okay, and the topic is percentage. Fine. So it's mean today I will tell you about the percentage, that what is the mean of percentage and how we can find the percentage of different numbers. Okay, now today our agenda means today we will try to complete these main topics in this chapter. So the first point is percentage explanation. The second one is how we can find a percentage of a number, means today I will tell you about that, how we can find a percentage of a number. The third point means we can express percentage number into a decimal, that how we can express. And the fourth one is how we can convert a fraction number into a percentage number. And the fifth, last point, conversion of a percentage number into a fraction number. Got it, beta? So these are the 5 main points that we'll discuss in this video. Okay, now the first point is come on the first topic, and the first topic is percentage explanation. It's mean I will tell you about the percentage meaning and about their symbol. Okay, percentage, percent, per mean out of, and cent mean 100. So percent mean out of 100. So let's suppose as x percent can be write x by 100, means x out of 100. Or a number is 40%, it can be write into the fraction form 40 out of 100. So a percentage number can be write into the fraction form and also in the decimal form, and fraction can be also convert into the percentage form. So there are a reverse procedure between these fonts. Okay, now the symbol of percentage is this one. This is the symbol of percentage. As you can see here, 40%. It means this symbol shows that they are asking about the 40%, and 40% is equal to 40 out of 100. As we already discussed that percent mean out of 100. Got it, beta? Okay. Now come on the second topic, is that how we can find a percentage of a number. So Maria has got 60 marks in math subject out of 100. So what will be the percentage of her? So how we can find the percentage? As Maria got 60 marks in math subject out of 100. So now what will be the percentage of her marks? So how we can find? So simply beta, first we will write 60 out of 100. Fine. Out of 100 means we will write 100 in denominator. And as we are finding percentage, so simply we will multiply with 100%. So keep in mind beta, when we will find the percentage, so we will multiply 100% directly. There are two methods for finding the percentage of any number. The first one is this one, that you can multiply 100%. So 100 will cut with the 100, just 60% will left. It means Maria got 60% marks out of 100. It means Maria got 60% marks in math subject. Got it, beta? Okay, the second method is you will write 60 as 100. Out of 100 means 100 will write in the denominator. And as we know that 60 divide by 100, it can be write 60%. Yes, because percentage, when we will remove the percentage sign, we will write 100 in denominator, and when we will remove the 100 in denominator, simply we can put the symbol of percentage here. Mean, as we know that percentage mean the out of 100. Fine. So this is your final answer. In both the cases, your answer should be same. Understood, beta? Okay. Now come on the third topic. And the third topic is conversion of a fraction as a percentage. Means that how we can convert a fraction number into a percentage number. Fine. Conversion of a fraction number into a percentage. That how we can find a percentage of a fraction number. So let's suppose you have a number 14 divided by 100. The given number is 14 divided by 100. So how we can find the percentage? How we can convert this fraction number into the percentage form? So simply beta, we will check that in denominator we have 100. It means we can directly write 14% here. This is the method 1. And according to method 2, as I told you that when we will find the percentage of a number, we will multiply 100%. 100% of that number. So 100 will cut with the 100, just 14 will left. It means 14%. In both the cases, your answer should be same. You can use any one method. Fine? Got it, beta? Okay, now this is the situation 1. If you have this type of situation, let's suppose 3 by 10%. So how we can find the percentage? How we can find the percentage of this number, this fraction number? So according to the method 1, we will make the 100 in denominator. So 10, can we make 100? Yes. When we will multiply 10 with 10, it will become 100. So 10 will also multiply with numerator. So 10 3s are 30, divide by 100. No, 100, 30 divide by 100. 30 out of 100, can we write 30%? Yes. And according to second method, as I told you that when we will find the percentage of any number, we will multiply directly 100%. So 0 with cut with the 0 and just 10 will left here. 10 multiply 3, 30. And this is your final answer. Got it, beta? Okay. Now do the practice of question number 3, page 201. Question number 3 of page 201. Fine? Related to this topic. Is related to this topic. So do the practice of these all the parts in your notebook. Fine? Got it, beta? Okay. Now come on the next topic. And the next topic is that how we can express a decimal number into a percentage form. How we can convert a decimal number into a percentage form. That no. Decimal number into a percentage form. Decimal number means a number that have a decimal point, as we have already learned in the previous classes. So let's suppose you have a decimal number is 0.64. This number is called a decimal number due to the decimal point. This point is called the decimal point. So how we can convert a decimal number into a percentage form? Or how we can find the percentage of a decimal number? So keep in mind, beta, First we will convert this decimal number into the fraction form. So 0.64 divided by, remove the point, write down here 1 in denominator. Then we will count the number of digits after the decimal point. So there are how many number of digits? 1, 2. It means we will write 20 in denominator. So the new number is 64 divided by 100. And this form is called a fraction form. Fraction means P by Q form. A number that have a numerator and denominator, that number will call a fraction form. So this number is a fraction number. And this number is a decimal number due to the decimal point. So it means decimal will convert first into the fraction number, and then fraction 64 out of 100. So it can be write 64%. As we know that percentage means out of 100. So when we will remove the 100 in denominator, we will write percentage sign with 64 with the numerator. 64%. And this is called the percentage form. So first we will convert a decimal number into the fraction form, then fraction form can be converted into the percentage. So there are a reverse procedure. Percentage can be converted into the fraction, and fraction then will convert into the decimal form. Got it, beta? Okay. Now let's suppose you have this type of number. (0.2). This number is called a decimal number. So first we will convert this decimal number into the fraction form. Remove the point, write down here 1 in denominator, and then we will count the number of digits after the decimal point. So there are just 1 digit. It means we will write 10 in denominator. So the new number will become 2 by 100. 10. So this form is called a fraction form, and as we know that a fraction form can be converted into the percentage form by using the two method. So according to the first method, we will try to make 100 in denominator. So simply we will multiply with 10 in denominator and numerator 2. So 10 multiplied 2, 20. 10 multiplied 10, 100. So 20 out of 100 can be write 20%. It means 0.2 is equal to 20%. And according to the second method, 2 divided by 10 we will multiply with 100% as we are finding the percentage. So we will multiply with 100. So 0 will cut with the 0. 10 just like 10 multiplied to 20%. So in both the cases you will get same answer. Got it, beta? Okay. Now do the practice of question number 4, page number 202. Find all the parts. These are the parts are related to this question. So now do these are the parts by yourself. Got it, beta? These are so easy. Okay. Now come on the next topic. And the next topic is the conversion of a decimal number. Percentage number. Conversion of a percentage number into a decimal form. Means that how we can convert a percentage number into a decimal form. Percentage number into a decimal form. So let's suppose you have a percentage number 17%. Now how we can find the decimal form of this percentage number? You can say that how we can convert this percentage number into a decimal form. So beta, first this percentage number will convert into the fraction form. So 17, remove the percentage sign. What we will do? We will write 100 in denominator. Yes? And this form is called a fraction form. Fraction form. No, fraction can be converted into the decimal form. By division rule, 17 divided by 100 can be read 0.17 by division rule. Do you remember that we have already learned division rule and multiplication rule in grade 4? Okay, now how we can apply the division rule? So look at here. First, when any number will divide by 10, 100 and 1000, so we will see the number of zeros in the denominator. So there are how many number of zero in denominator? 1, 2. Its mean point will write after the 2 digits. So we will start counting from the right hand side. So this side is called the right hand side and this one is the left hand side. So we will start counting from the right hand side. So 1, 2, its mean point will write here. 0.17 is final your answer. And this form is called a decimal form. Got it, beta? Okay, now do the practice of question 5. Page number 202. Next, all the parts are your task. Fine? No, do this all the part by yourself. Okay. Now the next topic is conversion of a percentage number into a fraction form. Okay. Now conversion of a percentage into a fraction form. Percentage number into a fraction form. So let's suppose you have a percentage number 17%. Again, let's suppose you have a number is 30%. So how we can convert into the fraction form? Simply 30%, remove the percentage and write down 100. So this form is called a fraction form. So do the practice of these all the questions related to these concepts in your notebook. Thank you.